everyone. How are you this week? Today's design we're going to do is blue and gray with glitters and rhinestones. And so the supplies that you'll need, you can choose the colors that you like. I'm going to wear mostly blue this week, so I decided to do a blue design. And I'm using China Glaze, and this is Electric Beat. And then this one is Jitterbug. And to top coat it, because you know I like a little shine, is I'm using the Daiquiri Glitter Blue. And I used a combination of rhinestones. And that's all that we'll need. And of course, the brushes you may not have, these are specialty brushes. One is a striper brush because it's so thin and long, and it's really good for doing stripes and long lines. And then this one is a detail brush. I thought I was going to use it, but I really didn't, but it did come in a pack. So we'll go ahead and put those away. And of course, as you know, you've already prepared your nails. You've freshly manicured all your nails. You've put your base coat on, which was Nail Life. You've then put on your Orly, which was your pH balancer, and now we're ready to get started. And so the first thing you want to do is go ahead and put on the blue with China Glaze. It does go on somewhat thick, so you don't have to really worry about doing two coats. I like two coats just so that my polish will wear better. Normally we're putting on a white base to make the colors pop, but since we're doing blue, that would be okay. And ladies, I just tried this and I'm really liking it. I got this little gelish light, and it's great because it allows me to complete the drying fast, and I'm using it with a Solil heat cured top coat. So I'm going to go ahead now and just put that on top, and as you know, it's really still wet to the touch, but we're just going to put that on top. And then you just push the button, and as you'll see, it will go off on its own, the timing of it. And so next, I'm going to get ready. While it's drying, I'm going to go ahead and take the top off of my Jitterbug, unloosen that. Oh, and one more thing I forgot we will need is your acrylic paint. For the stripes, I use the Folk Art, the silver. And so we're just going to need just a little drop because we're just doing it for our lines. So you just need a little drop. And as you can see, the light went off on the button, so my nail is dry and I can move on now to the next step, which is to put our lines on. So you want to just take your striping brush and put it in your paint. You don't have to have it on top of your hand like that. I was just doing it really for the camera. And I did one stripe going straight down the middle. If you want it a little heavier, you can go over it again. And then one stripe on each side. And we've worked with lines before, so this should be a really simple design for everyone. And that's how that comes out. And then the next thing we want to do is draw our border. I didn't do it completely down with my French because this can also be done on shorties. As you can see, I did the design on this one, but I only went just right there. And we can put that away. That's all we need. You want to make sure you clean your brush. And then next, I took my top coat again, the soil, and just push it on top. And you can put as many as 4 fingers at once in here. And now we'll be able to use our Jitterbug as soon as this light goes off. And then, like I said, for the extra effect is I use some of the Rhinestones. And we're going to use a couple different sizes. How's everyone's week gone so far? Hope it turns out well, just as you deem it, because you know we have the power to speak our destiny. I learned on a call this morning about self-talk and negative self-talk. You got to turn that around. Okay, so now what we want to do, got a little towel there, is take our rhinestones, and I use the 2 mm's, and I'm going to put those out. And you can really, like I said, whatever you like to do. So I'm going to put a couple of 2 mm's, because I'm just putting 2 on there. And then I want one really big one. And this, the large one, is the size I used for the rings, because we are going to later put a ring on it. You want to always make sure you close your carousel, because that could be such a mess. Now, you know my nail is dry, so we're going to go ahead and just wet those ends, the ends of our stripes, because that's where we want to put our, and we're going to also dip the end of our toothpick so that the, I don't know if you can see that, I just dipped the toothpick into the brush, and now we can go ahead and put them on. And I wanted one right there, and the other smaller one right here, and then I have the large one in the middle. So now the upper portion of our nail is complete, and now we'll just paint in where we drew our line. We'll paint in that fringe, and then remember, ladies, how we have a clear bottle of polish that we only use for glitter. So we're going to bring our glitter out, and our smaller stripe brush, and we're going to just put a little bit on here on our brush, and also a little bit on our nails. I wanted the glitter to be in between the stripes, and you just take a little bit, and you know, like I said, you're the artist, so it's completely up to you. I messed that up there, but you know what, I'm going to fix it. I'm going to show you how. You kind of just barely tap on it, you know. And now I can go over it to actually pull that polish down. And I'll just go over my line again to make it a little more defined. And there we have it. And so now that's our design. And what we'll do is clean our brush, close up our glitter, and then we'll go ahead and use our heat cured top coat, which I think I'm going to use again because I really like how quick it was able to dry, and I was able to get everything done much faster than normal. And now we'll just put it under the light for 2 seconds, and it'll, oops, don't want to hit the side, put it under there, and that's it. And I did, as always, we want to make sure that we can put a ring on it. So I did make a ring to match, and we'll wait until this. So let me know what you think of this design in the comments box. And if you'd like to paint with Jay, we will be having a class starting in April. If you want to make a comment, let me know so I'll know exactly how many kits to get. I know that we did have 2 people that have already purchased their kit. And then you can, now that's it right there. And the rings, ladies and gentlemen, are adjustable. So you can open them so that they can fit, you know, any finger. Almost any finger. Let me open this a little more. Auntie has big fingers. There we go. I'm a size 9. And there we go. So I hope you enjoyed this design and will decide to paint with me. As you can see, it works on shorties as well as long nails. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. God bless you. You matter. See you next time.